channel. Today I have a review video for you guys. If you have been following me on Snappy Chappy, you guys have seen that I recently picked up these Jordana Made to Last Liquid Eyeshadows. You know me and eyeshadows. Once I saw these, I went on the hunt to find these because these can be affordable alternatives to a lot of the liquid eyeshadows that I personally enjoy that are pretty expensive, like the Pure Cosmetics eye base ones, the Josie Marin watercolors, and also the new ones that I just recently picked up, the Fiona Styles Radiant Eye Aqua Eye Veils. Those can be $20 and above per each individual one. So I like to find drugstore alternatives for you guys and see if they really work. So I'm going to go right ahead into the review and swatches for you guys. First off, these can be found at any place that Jordana is sold. The two main retailers is Walgreens or Kmart. I found mine at Kmart. Kmart is like the hidden gem around where I live. There's a certain Kmart that nobody ever goes to, and that's where I normally find all of my stuff, Milani and Jordana things. So I found these. Each one of these is $4.99. You can find these as a deal, buy one, get one half off, or with coupons, especially at these big retailers that you can find them at. That's the best part about these. So $4.99, awesome. So there are 6 colors. You get a range of a very, very light pearlescent peachy color all the way down to your deep bronzy colors in here. So as far as I know, there's only 6 colors of them. Each of them comes with the name at the bottom of it, which is really nice. Each of them comes with 0.23 ounces or 6.5 grams, which I think is reasonable for the price and for the amount that you really need to use to create a look with these. The actual applicator itself is kind of like a doe foot applicator. It is a flat and it kind of is a little bit flexible on them. You get enough product on here, and as you guys can see, the product isn't runny, so you're not going to have a very liquid product. It's more of a moussey texture, to be honest with you, and I do appreciate the fact that it comes in this type of packaging, so I don't really have to dig my finger into any pot as some of the ones that I do own are packaged that way. So I do like this type of packaging. It's so much easier. Now, going back to how much product you get on here, you do not have to re-dip into your base in here. What you get on the wand is more than plenty, and I repeat, more than plenty than what you need for both of your eyes. Take it from me, I have enough eyelid space where I can tell you, you have enough. You don't need any more. Now, these, when you place them on your eyes, they're very cooling. They feel very cold and cooling on your eyelids, but they do dry down to a nice, soft, satin type of feel eyeshadow. They did not crease on me at all. They lasted all day long. Like, I mean all day. I put these to the test. Recently we've had 70 to 80 degree days in my area, so I purposely put these on to see if they would hold up to very hot and humid climate, because in the summertime these are the type of eyeshadows I tend to gravitate towards, and if they crease on me, they're not worth it for me. But they did not, and they did not fade, which was another amazing thing. Some of these, when you see the swatches, you will notice, you can't tell in the tube, but some of these you will notice that there are sort of like a glitter iridescent, like a shimmer in it, where how you shift your hand, you're going to see the glitter flecks in them. It doesn't have any fallout whatsoever. I did not feel like any glitter sparkle was falling all over my face, 1. 2, the glitter wasn't obnoxious glitter where it's just full of glitter. It was more like sparkle, so whenever I would shift my eye, you could kind of see that glisten. Like, you know how if you live by a body of water like the ocean or a bay or a river, and you see the sun shining on the water on a clear day, and you see that sparkle in the water, like that beautiful clear water where you see that sparkle, that's exactly how I would describe these look like on my eyes, like that sparkle beautifulness. I can tell you right now, I am in love with these. I truly, truly am in love. I am shocked. I am just taken back because I really didn't think that these were gonna last as well as they did, and I didn't think that the payoff was gonna be as great. I am very oily. I have very oily eyelids. I always use a primer, but this time around I just used a small bit of primer. I did not use my typical color tattoo or a base to these, and this worked amazingly. I really, really love these a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you guys so you guys can see the goodness for yourself. I purposely kept the last one to show you how much product you really don't need. So here are the 5, and I'm just going to swatch the last one on here. Can you guys see how much color payoff you get? You really don't need a lot of this product. So I swatched all of these according to the number 1 through 6. So you guys can see this is just one swipe of each individual color. See how gorgeous that is? Oh my goodness. So I'm going to start off with the first one, which is called Forever Sand, which is right here. This one out of all of them, I would say might be the most patchy. You have to really place this the right way so you don't see any patchiness to it. But this is more like a peachy champagne color. It's beautiful. So again, the number 1 is Forever Sand. Second one is called Not a Wink Pink. This is your typical light rose gold pink. It's beautiful. Another one that I would recommend to kind of take your time building or at least placing on your eyelid because you may get some streaks in it, but the color payoff is beautiful. Next one I have is called Immortal Metal, which is number 3. This is the one that I wore that day. This one has those glitter sparkle. I'm going to try to show you a close-up of these to see if maybe you guys can catch the glitter sparkle. But this is more of like your green olive color. Absolutely beautiful. Next one, which is right here, is called Uphold Gold. This is like your bronze gold. It's more of a coppery bronze, or more like a bronze gold, I would say. It's not so much yellow, it has more orange undertones to it. The next one I have here is number 5, Dusk Till Bronze, which is right here. This is your typical bronze color, kind of like Bad to the Bronze from Color Tattoo. This is what I would describe that one as. And the last one that I have is Around Town Brown. This is your typical chocolate brown with red undertones to it. Here are the 6. Very beautiful, very opaque, totally worth every single penny. So I'm going to show you a close-up to see if maybe you guys can catch that glitter shimmer that I'm talking to you guys about. You really can't see the glitter on artificial light, but if you take these shadows and go outside, you truly can see the shimmer and the glitter of these. It's a shame that on camera it's not showing as beautiful as it is in person. I can tell you that the gold, the olive, the bronze, like all of them have like this gold glitter flecks in them. It's absolutely stunning, which makes it more of that, how would I describe it? It makes it more look like that metallic-y foiled look, that look that I absolutely die to have. As I'm talking to you guys can tell that quite a few of these have already dried, and you guys can see how quickly these dry. Now, as far as application, I'm going to let you guys know what I personally would recommend for you guys to do is when you pull these out, don't go straight and put them on your eyelids because you're going to make a hot mess. Grab a synthetic brush, this is the one that I used, and grab a little bit off of there, and that's all you will need for both of your eyelids. Little bit for both of your eyelids. I can't stress that enough. If you put way too much of this, I feel like it may take forever for it to dry. It's going to transfer up above on your crease. So the thinner the setup, how would I say that? The thinner you apply it, the better off you are, because you don't need a lot to show a lot of color payoff. So the thinner, the quicker it'll dry, the better you have to work. Work one eye at a time. That way you can really spread it out. And by the time you're going to this side and spread it out, this eye will already dry up. You do not need to go back in layers with these. I truly don't feel like any of these you would probably need to go back in layers. If you blend this out really nicely and with a synthetic flat brush like this is a limited edition Sonia Kashuk, but I love what is it, like this one for instance from Sedona Lace, this will work perfectly fine as well. Anything like this, there's quite a few of them. Equal Tools has one, so you can find any of those. Those are the ones that I would recommend for you guys to use to apply it. I would not recommend applying it directly from the actual applicator because it may be way too much product and it's going to get everywhere. You're going to get frustrated. It's going to be hard to wipe off, especially if you've already done your foundation. It's going to be a mess. Just warning you guys. Again, I didn't have any fallout with these, so I don't feel like you need to do your foundation last with these, but if that's the way you do it, you still can do it that way. These are beautiful. I give these a 2 thumbs up. These are actually cheaper than the Revlon ones that I really love, the double-ended ones. I feel like those are put in one of these because the glitter's already in it and it's the same consistency. So the Revlon ones I say they run between $8 to $10, and it's the long tubey ones. Let me get one for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So these came in like 6 or I would say like 8 to 10 different colors, where you had your cream shadow on the one end and then you had your glitter on the other side. I say that these are a dupe for these as far as the way that these apply. These are a little bit more expensive, but I feel like these work just as well, and the glitter's already in these, at least the little bit of sparkle that you get versus the actual glitter tube that you get on the one side. So I say that these are more of a dupe for these, and they have the same color payoff, they have the same consistency, they have the same kind of way of doing things. With these particularly, you get this a similar doe foot applicators. You guys can see it's the same kind of consistency. These are more expensive, so these are your cheaper alternative, and I would say yes, I love both of them, but these, they're cheaper and you don't need a lot, so I feel like this is more reasonable to have than all this product, because I'm never going to go through that. That'll dry out before I ever use it all up. So that is my review on these Jordana Liquid Eyeshadows. I would highly recommend these to you guys. These are going to look amazing in the summer. I am pretty sure these are permanent. Don't quote me on that. I'll put it down in the description box so you guys can see down there. I'm not sure at this moment. I did see them on a display, and I believe there's 4 to 5 colors for each one. So there's 4 to 5 of each of the colors, so it's not like 2 per display. It's about like 4 or 5 per display of each color, so I think that's great, so you don't have to really rush if you don't find them. When I found mine, I think I only had 1 missing out of the whole entire display, so I thought that was great. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the family. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video if you did like it. I will list all the names down in the description box, and if you could find these online, I will be more than happy to link that, because I know some places don't carry Jordana at all. My place just recently started carrying it, so I'm very excited. If you guys want me to do a tutorial with any of these, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be more than happy to do that for you guys, and I will catch you guys in my next video. So don't forget that a smile is the best makeup a girl can wear.